Bam, what's goody? Baywood here, and today I'm so excited because we're going to be mixing instrumental stems from complete scratch. We're gonna have a lot of fun because I've never done this on the channel, but I do it all the time. I think it's very helpful and useful to know. So we're gonna be doing this on a pop EDM song. It is my really first official single that I'm dropping. For the past 6 months, I've been dealing with cancer and chemo. I couldn't go out with my friends or do anything really fun, so I wanted something to fill that void in me. Like, I'm sitting in this bedroom studio all day. Yes, it's great, it's fun, but I was missing that adventurous vibe. So I made this song and it gave me that. And now when I travel, this is a song I want to listen to, and it's a song that means a lot. So it'll be out everywhere August 20th. You can pre-order it down below to support me. I'm super excited, so let's get right into it. So originally I actually produced this song in Ableton, but I believe that you should always mix and master in a separate session because you want to turn your production brain off and your super creative brain off and turn the engineering on. Think about how you can make this sound the best it possibly can on all platforms and all mediums, like a car, phone, all that stuff. And by the way, we're hosting a huge remix competition for this. There's thousands of dollars in prizes. The first place gets $1,000 in cash. If you're a rapper, singer, or producer and you want to remix this, you can download the stems, remix it, have fun, and then upload it. So more information will be in the description about that. So we got all the stems. Now I'm just gonna play it. This is the unmixed and mastered version.
Oh, let's make a movie. 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 Oh, let's make a movie.
Okay, so there's a lot. Like in this, I have 2 different drops going on. There's no 4 bars that are the same. So the first thing we're gonna do is start with the vocals. A lot of the legwork is done inside the song project file. So if you guys would like me to do a breakdown video of how I produced this track, let me know down in the comments below. I could open up the Ableton project and break down everything how I did. The hard part is done. You're trying to focus on that last 10% to get everything to the next level. So the first thing I notice is the vocals are sitting very nicely, but we could add something like a nice reverb onto them. So we can bust that. Let's try something different, like a fab filter reverb.
Oh, let's make them. Oh, let's make them. Oh, let's make.
A little bit longer.
Oh, let's make them. 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 Oh, let's make a movie. Oh, let's make a movie.
Sound toys. Little altar boy. So we do something with the format.
Movie. Oh, let's make a 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 movie.
If you're looking to really like spruce up vocals and add, you know, interest to them, like I'm telling you, this is a very, very powerful plugin. And because you can format it, you see how cool that is. So what we're gonna do is turn this track to touch, because anytime I move this, it will change the automation.
Movie. Oh, let's make a 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 movie.
So something like that, right? And we change it to read.
Movie. Oh, let's make a 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 movie.
Ooh. Whoa, let's make a... This is my own track. I don't really like to do it myself. I always think you should give the mix and master probably to someone else that is not that created the whole track. But there's certain things that you want to do to the final mix. So you can do these little things and then maybe send it off to a mastering engineer or something like that. We'll highlight that and we can copy that. So then another thing I'm noticing, we're losing focus of the vocals when this build-up's happening. So what we can do is add compression to it and bring everything up a bit, or eliminating, but let's do Pro C, or no, Pro C 2. I love Fab Filter. I'm gonna do some more Fab Filter stuff. For final mixing and mastering, I really love using it.
make a move. Oh, let's make a move. Oh, let's make a move.
Make sure if you're gonna mix the stems that you side chain everything to the kick, meaning when the kick comes in, everything dives down. We got the bass, we got the lead, we got the kicks. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the synths and all this stuff together and I'm gonna group it. Let's do synths. Pretty much put all these together in a summing track. So here's everything we need to control. So let's start off with one thing at a time, the bass. So one thing I want to do with the bass is add a little bit more sub to it. I notice when I'm producing and working with stems, I always leave a lot of sub out in which you can bring back in. I'm gonna add our bass, to be honest. I think it sounds really good. Wow. Big difference. The next thing I'm gonna do is side chain the bass. So since it's like, you know, a house beat, 4 on the floor, we use this really cool thing called, we could use a Kickstart by Nicky Romero. And what it's gonna do is every time the kick hits, it's going to make that gap. So I'm gonna put it on the whole bus and see how that sounds. See?
Oh, let's make a move. Oh, let's make a move. Oh, let's make a move.
One thing I'm hearing is with the lead, I don't think it needs that much bounce to it. So I'm gonna just drag that up. I'm gonna kind of just copy this kickstart over and then put it about like 40%. Maybe even the bass gets its own as well, and a little bit less. And we bring this bass out. And then with these synths, when you have like a lot of instruments working together, you want to figure out how to glue them a bit more together. So what we're going to do is compression. We're going to just glue them a little bit more. So we can use a compressor, just a light compressor, put it on there. And then since I don't want sub inside of this, we can make sure to cut off up to 100 because our bass and sub is doing that. See how that sounded?
Oh, let's make a move. Oh, let's make a move. Oh, let's make a movie. Oh, let's make a movie.
And then maybe these hats, we just put them a little bit left. My thing is like focusing on the direction of stuff now. So now it's like every time you give something its own direction, now it has its own space in the mix. All these 30 stems, we're trying to get to sound like one song. So when a listener hears the song, they don't think about, oh, I hear those back drums, that. No, they hear one song. So yeah, with these hats, I actually want to do this way.
Oh, let's make a movie. Move me with you, baby. Yeah, yeah. I just want a movie. Move me with your loving. Yeah. Oh, let's make a movie. Move me with you.
Here's my 808s, so let's mix those. Our bass. Our bass is gonna always mix your bass.
With your loving, yeah. Oh, let's make a move.
There we go.
Movie, move me with you, baby. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna move me with your loving. Yeah.
And then what I like to start doing is just kind of organizing the track. I got like my main elements, you know, up top. And now I'm thinking about, all right, this build up, let's create a track stack. We got build snares, we got downers, push the drums together a little bit. We got toms, snare roll. Maybe transients, mess with the transients. There we go.
Oh, let's make a movie. Oh, let's make a
Sure, obviously you could just spend literally hours and hours of having fun with this final mix. But at some point, you just be like, all right, that's the 10%, and we're going to focus on mastering. When I am doing my own songs, and you guys see me doing this, I'm using a lot less plugins because, like I said, 90% of the work was already done in the production when I was producing it. We're going to start mastering, and we're going to focus on just real simple. Let's keep it super simple. EQ we're going to need. Let's do a limiter, and then I want to do some type of glue compression, so we'll do waves, and we'll do like SSL. We'll see, SSL comp. I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. So we'll turn all these off for now, and then I want to turn on a multimeter as well, get some metering in here. So we're going to go to the loudest parts. This is what I do for every master. It's go to loudest parts.
Oh, let's make a
Okay, so I can see the RMS right there is at -14. So I want to get to around -9 with the limiter. We can turn it on, put the output to -0.01 because that's going to make sure we never distort. And we're going to just keep increasing this gain till we get around -9. So we're at -14, so we got to go around like 5 to 8, plus 5 to 8. So let's slowly increase this. We're going to see us lose dynamics. The red means we're losing part of the sound, so it's getting squashed, but that's okay with especially dance music, trap music, when you're trying to make it as loud as possible.
Oh, let's make a Oh, let's make a Oh, let's make a Oh, let's make a
I actually want to try a new plugin that I've been checking out is by Baby Audio, and it's the Smooth Operator. I want to see how it sounds on a master because there is some mastering presets I had. So let's check this out. Warmer master, master, bus, chill. So there's 3 right here. Let's check them out.
Oh, let's make a
So I kind of like the master bus chill. It just controls that high harshness. Bring that up a little bit, but that's pretty cool. So Smooth Operator, yeah, it's a multi-dynamic EQ. So when things get pushed up too high and bad frequencies, it'll just kind of like tone it down when it happens. The next thing, yeah, we're gonna kind of EQ it. We're gonna give it a flat 7 band, but let's start with this 7 flat.
Oh, let's make a Oh, let's make a Oh, let's make a
So one thing with the SSL compressor, the glue, you'll probably want that before the limiter. We'll see how that sounds now.
Movie, oh let's make a 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 movie, move me with you, baby, yeah, yeah. I just wanna move me with your loving, yeah. Oh let's make a movie.
These are things that you can try in any genre and any style, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, you can check out my song and support it. I'm using the links down below. It's called Let's Make a Movie by Baywood. Hope you guys enjoy. Follow me on Instagram at Baywood Music, and if you want your music supported or you have any questions about presets or mixing, hit us up on Instagram at Baywood Audio. And if you're interested in a free recording and mixing template, check the links down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Movie.